Hey guys, this is Sahil and welcome to this exclusive episode of Weekly Mastermind for 7th of May 2023. And in this particular episode, we are going to look up at first market index. What are the current outperforming sectors, underperforming sectors? What are the previous week's weekly gainers and losers? What are the current trending stocks? What are the stocks which we can track for upcoming week and some of the cup pattern stocks which we are tracking as well as we have entered since last 4 to 5 weeks as well. So let's quickly jump into the market index. Nifty almost flattish on the upside 0.02%. Sensex down by 0.09, again flattish. Bank Nifty has slightly given movement on the downside by 1.32%. Mid cap almost up by 0.82. India VIX has formed a kind of base and given a good movement on the upside by 12.32%. Next is USD INR kind of flattish on the downside, again 0.02. So if we look up at the chart of Nifty, as you can see, the month has just started and the first week itself, it has given the movement in the same range. Whatever opening has happened, the closing price is around the same zone itself. The closing range is in the same zone. And as you can see on monthly, it is around 60. So this is like a major situation for Nifty as well. And on Bank Nifty, as you can see on Bank Nifty, it is already above 60 on monthly chart, above moving average, a bullish signal. But the problem is on weekly chart, because on weekly chart, it has taken 60 resistance. So maybe in upcoming week, it can be slightly in a consolidated zone. And if you see on the daily chart, then the daily chart, you can see it is slightly into a trouble, because whatever low was being made in last 1 week, it has broken that low as well, which means like even the movement which it gave on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because on Monday the markets were shut, on Friday itself it gave a loud move on the downside, and eventually it has also broken down 60 on the downside. The RSI is around 58. So this is like slightly weakness on the downside. Next is for sectors. IT again flattish. Auto has given good move on the upside. Metal flattish. Bank Nifty, as we have analyzed, it has given a very deep move on the downside. FMCG up by 0.7, energy up by 0.91, pharma again flattish, infra up by 0.92, and realty again flattish, and media is also down by 0.41%, which means there was kind of indecision, because like although the markets were shut on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the market tried to move on the upside, but on Friday, because of some news or maybe there might be some other things as well, based on which the market gave a loud move on the downside, based on which we have seen the retracement as well as some of the sectors which are on the downside. Next is for Nifty IT. You can see it is resisting around the same zone. Like this is like a change in polarity. The previous support is now acting as a resistance, and even right now on monthly, weekly, daily, all are between 40-60. So this is the sector which we are going to completely avoid. Next is Nifty Auto, freshly breakout of 60 on monthly as well as weekly chart, and on daily chart it is forming higher tops and higher bottoms. So this can be the stock. This can be the first sector on which we can keep a track for next 1 week, and we can take trades based on auto stocks. Next is Nifty Metal. Monthly and weekly are between 40-60, and daily has also given a kind of exhaustion candle, based on which we are going to avoid this particular sector for next 1 week. Nifty FMCG, monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60, and even in FMCG stocks, we are mentioning since last 3 to 4 weeks, once it broke that particular resistance, even in all the weekly mastermind sessions also, I have mentioned this particular resistance line. It has broken that, and from that particular zone, all the FMCG stocks are also performing very, very well. Next is Nifty Energy, monthly, weekly, both are between 40-60, and on daily chart, it has started forming higher tops and higher bottoms, based on which this can be a kind of momentum, slower momentum, you can even call it as value buying kind of sector. Next is Nifty Pharma, monthly and weekly, both are between 40-60, and on daily, you can see it is consolidating in the same zone. And even during our 10 days live trading challenge, every single time I'm mentioning this one thing, that the record session count has taken place, and even in all the pharma stocks as well, which were outperforming, like Oro Pharma, Dr. Reddy, both, and even few more stocks, all are retracing back. Either they are retracing or they are consolidating based on time and price parity. Next is Nifty Infra, monthly, weekly, and daily, all are above 60. This is also one of the stocks which is going to be outperforming and on our radar for next 1 week. Next is Nifty Realty, taken major support on monthly chart, but monthly and weekly both are between 40-60, and daily is giving a kind of contra movement. You can consider the daily chart is about to move the monthly as well as weekly on the upside. So this can be a potential entry as of now, but we are avoiding Realty because like there are lots of sectors as well as some of the stocks which are already monthly, weekly, and daily all are above 60. So based on which we can focus on the trend following sectors, not on some of the momentum, or maybe those are starting off the journey. Next is Nifty Media. On the base, this can be the stock for value buying, complete value buying, because monthly and weekly both are forming a kind of base, a strong support zone, and on daily it is resisting to cross 60. So once it cross 60 on the upside, then this can be a potential value buying stock. Next is value buying sector. Next is weekly best performers from Nifty 50. First is IOC, change of 5.54, Bajaj Finance up by 5.51. Similarly for IBL Housing Finance, Maruti Suzuki, Britannia, BPCL, L&T, these were some of the best performers, and similarly some of the worst performers from Nifty 50 itself. IndusInd Bank down by 5.67, HDFC Bank down by 2.76, Axis Bank, GAIL, HDFC, HCL Tech, and VDL. And looking up at these itself, you will be able to understand that neither best performers nor the worst performers are in majority. Why? Because in the beginning of the particular week, all the stocks were performing well, and even some of the stocks were around the all-time high zone, right? But during the end of the week on Friday itself, lots of stocks gave a move on the downside, based on which neither the best performers nor the worst performers are in majority in last 1 week. So if we look up at the trend following stocks which are monthly, weekly, and daily above 60, based on which we can enter based on system 3 advance as well. First is TVS Motor, and all the Tradeathon multipliers as well as 1 year students, make sure you take full note of it. And even in our inner circle mastermind session, I have given exact entry point, exact stop loss, as well as the target of these particular stocks. So even after this particular video, you can watch up the inner circle mastermind session. The video might be provided into your membership site itself. So first is TVS Motors. We can execute this trade based on hourly and 15 minutes breakout of 60. Next is Apollo Tires. This is also the stock which we have entered. And one more thing which I want to share with all of you is that since last 2 weeks, I am uploading video on YouTube channel based on like the analysis which we are doing in our live trading challenge. But from this week onwards, I am going to do some new things. And the new thing is that I am going to create a video based on the trades which we have executed. Even though on YouTube channel, I have provided all the short content that we are buying on this, we are selling on this, and so on. But in that particular video, I'm going to showcase every single thing in depth, that where did we entered, where did we booked our profit, where did we booked our losses, and so on. And this is also one of the stocks which we have entered, and we are making good amount of money on it. And next is Power Grid, monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60. Once it breaks this particular range of 242, 243, we can enter fresh on this. And even around 250, this is like an all-time high area for Power Grid. Once it breaks that, then we can even add more positions. Next is AB Capital, monthly, weekly, daily, above 60. But the main point is that on daily, on Friday, it has formed a kind of red candle. So maybe next low risk entry can be change in polarity. The resistance mark can act as a support, and even it can take 60 support as well. With a good volume, we can enter fresh on this. Next is Polycab, monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60, all-time high zone. We can enter fresh based on hourly and 15 minutes, 60 breakout or maybe 60 support as well. Next is some of the tracking stocks which we can track for upcoming week. First is Amar Raja Batteries, monthly, between 40, 60, weekly and daily are about to break out of 60. So this can be a potential buy for next 1 week. Next is Oro Pharma. As I mentioned, all the pharma stocks were performing very, very well. And even this was the stock which I mentioned around the price of 475. So even if you miss this particular move, you can again get low risk entry based on maybe 60 support as well on daily chart. Next is Hind Petro, monthly, between 40, 60, weekly is about to break out of 60. And on daily, it has given a kind of exhaustion candle, which you can see here. And even once it takes 60 support on daily chart, then we can have a potential buy on this. Next is Tal Bharat. And for all the members, this can be also the stock based on system 5. So make sure you take note on this as well. And even I might have updated in the Telegram channel as well when the video is getting uploaded. So next is Dal Bharat, monthly, above 60, weekly and daily are residing around 60. They are like kind of consolidating on 60 itself. So once it breaks that, then we can have potential buy on this. Next is HDFC AMC, monthly, it has crossed 40 on the downside, and right now it is above 40. On weekly, it has given perfect range shift, and on daily, it is about to break out of 60 on the upside. So once it breaks out, then this can be a potential buy. A small momentum trade based on like contra movement also you can consider, in which we will have to enter quick as well as we will have to exit quick in a very quiet manner, in a very hurry. Next is cup pattern stocks, which we can buy and hold. And even these are the stocks which we have bought since 5 to 6 weeks. So first is Career Point. The resolution point was around 178.5 and current market price is around 211. This is also performing well since last 1 week. Next is ISMT Limited. Resolution point was around 70.40 with a current market price is around 75.05. Next is Spin Cables. This is one of the best cup pattern stocks in all these, in which our first target has also got triggered, and all the members of our community have booked one third of their quantity as well. The resolution point was around 758 with a current market price of 901.05. Even there is very much potential on the upside based on which we can have second as well as third targets as well. Next is Univ Cables. The resolution point is around 349.80 with a current market price of 392.90. And even I guess this is around the target one. So once the target one gets triggered, we are going to book our profits as the one third quantity. Next is Dwarkesh Sugars. Based on change in polarity, resolution point is around 80.40 and current market price is around 93.80. And I guess even for this stock as well, our target one has got triggered, based on which we have booked small amount of profits on this. Next is Kamath Hotels, which we discussed in last one session. This is from the sector hotel, resorts and restaurants. The resolution point is around 168.40 with a current market price of 177.60. This is also the stock which has performed really very well. So these are some of the cup pattern stocks, some of the tracking as well as trending stocks for this particular week. I hope you have learned a lot from this particular video as well as you have enjoyed a lot. And if yes, then I have something special gift for all of you, is that I am going to give you my private community access absolutely for free. And all you have to do is click on the link below in the description box. You will get all the upcoming videos, all the upcoming updates from my side, that too in a quicker way. And all you have to do is click on the link below in the description box and you will have to just join the community. There are no charges to join the community. You don't have to do any other activities as well. You just have to be in that group. You just have to talk to other members as well and just collaborate with other members, that how they think, how they trade and all other stuff. And even all the upcoming updates will also be given in that group as well. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, make sure you share your biggest takeaways in the chat box, and all the other community members, even if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure you watch this particular week's Inner Circle Mastermind session, in which I have given much more trending as well as tracking stocks based on which you can enter in upcoming week. And even during the live trading challenge itself, we are going to analyze all those stocks in depth. So I'll see you in the next video with a new concept that is going to be like, you can even consider like a postmortem report, based on which I'm going to make you understand that where did we entered few of the stocks and where did we book our profits and so on. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, live fully, love openly, and make the difference today. I wish you joy and abundance in all you do.